Welcome everyone to Retro Game Treasure Tuesday. And as always, we'll be using our highly advanced, patent-pending grading system to see just how good this month's box really is. Our bonus item this month, we got this cool little Fire Mario keychain, which is pretty neat. Let's get right to the first game. Let's check out Road Blasters on the Sega Genesis. I remember getting this game on the NES a long time ago.
And if I recall, I didn't hate it. So how is the Genesis version? Well, graphically it's better, but that's to be expected, I guess. The controls feel twitchy compared to the NES version, but it has been a while since I played it, which is obvious as I completely forgot about the multiplier that rewards accuracy. Anyway, you drive around and shoot other cars. It's a pretty mindless game overall, but sometimes that's exactly the kind of game you want.
I do think I like the NES version more, but I didn't have a bad time with this game. I'm gonna give it a B. Next up, we got Rollerball on the NES. It's virtual pinball.
You've played pinball, right? Those giant machines with the flippers. You know, you gotta handle a ball, sometimes multiple balls if you're lucky. It definitely takes some skill to handle multiple balls. It makes a lot of noise when the ball smacks into random things, which gives you points, and what were we talking about? Anyway, I'm not the biggest pinball fan, primarily because I suck at it. Therefore, I'm typically not the biggest virtual pinball fan. That's actually what makes me mad about virtual pinball. I suck at sports in real life, but I could dominate any sports video game if I actually tried. But virtual pinball, you suck in real life, you suck virtually too. Anyway, the physics feel pretty good, I guess. It plays like pinball. What else is there to say?
If you like virtual pinball, or if you're at least better at it than me, you may enjoy this game. I'll give it a C. Last up, we got Caball on the NES. This is a quirky game.
The controls are a bit odd. You use the D-pad to move your character around, of course, but your crosshair is really strange. It sort of moves when you're moving, but you don't really have full control over it unless you're shooting. And when you're shooting, you stand still, which means you're more than likely gonna get shot. It just kind of feels awkward to me. Graphically, there's a lot of flicker. There's definitely better looking games for the console. But weirdly, with its imperfections and quirks, it's kind of fun. I'm not sure if I ever played the arcade version, but I'm assuming with the weird controls, it's probably easier to play in the arcade. I will say the game gives you plenty of lives and continues. If you haven't figured it out, your goal is to defeat all the enemies, which is reflected by the meter at the bottom. And when you win, you move on to the next stage in the most hilarious way. You can also pick up other weapons to help dispose of all those pesky enemies. Kinda like Road Blasters, it's a mindless game to help pass the time.
It's definitely not a game I could see myself playing often, but I can't say I had a bad time with it. I'm gonna give it a B. Anyway guys, that gives us a rounded up score of B. Can't be too upset with that. Thanks again for watching. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm hoping to maybe make it to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at now, to be honest. Anyway, I'll see you guys again next time.